Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
To our new passengers, aloha and welcome aboard.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott. This is ResortLoop.com, the gateway to the magic. Hey, where has everybody been? I've been here not the whole time. Who am I kidding? I apologize for the radio silence with the show. Let's just get this out of the way right away. What happened was we had I'll try not to violate any HIPAA regulations. We had a family member go in for a relatively serious surgery. The surgery ended up taking a long recovery time. And that went on for a while, and then my daughter went back to college, then followed by my son getting married. So it was a very busy month or so here, just outside the ResortLoop.com studios. But we're back. We're better than ever. Thank you, everybody, for the kind words. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the little notes and things I've been getting for different people, just checking up on me. I apologize for I should have probably put out a post of some kind or even a quick show. But when I say I didn't have time to I was off Facebook for a while. I just didn't have time to log in, and you know how things go with that. So I hope everybody understands. So we're going to do this show. We're going to get caught up in just a few stories. I thought we'd just come back with a quick I'm Still Here show. And we're going to have more shows coming up. Don't you worry about that. I'm just very excited to get back in the saddle at ResortLoop.com, the gateway to the magic. So we're just going to catch up on a few odds and ends that I kind of made notes of as I would see them, and I just kind of went back over some headlines. Just going to give my thoughts on some things. And if I talked about these in a previous show, it's been a while. Let's start with the Polynesian Rooms. Love the Polynesian Rooms. The Polynesian Rooms look fantastic. The new contemporary rooms. I really like most of the way the contemporary rooms look. I love in the Polynesian Rooms how they integrated Moana. That's fantastic. The Incredibles at the Contemporary Resort Hotel. Not doing it for me. I mean, I know they're trying to go, from what I've heard, this mid-century modern contemporary look now in there by mixing in the Incredibles. I don't like it. I kind of think that some of the furnishings and some of the things that I've seen with it make it look kind of like all-star-y to me. So I'm not sure. Again, I've not seen a full room tour. I've only seen some pictures here and there. But I do love kind of the view out the window where they kind of have the contemporary, A-frame look there over the balcony looking outside. I really like that a lot. Contemporary has always had really good bathrooms, I always thought. They got rid of the no-splash sinks, those big rectangular sinks that weren't very deep, which I kind of like those too. But very excited. Hopefully we'll see some room tours on those. But like the closet with the Incredibles super suits in there, I suppose it's okay. Once again, I'm holding judgment on that. But right now, I love the Polynesian Rooms a little bit more than the contemporary rooms, and I'm a big contemporary fan. So we'll just go with that for right now. And I don't know if you saw this yet. Maybe it's out there. I'm just going to say this because a while ago, I know probably it was more than a month ago now, we had the announcement that Steakhouse 55 in Disneyland was going to be closing, and the Wave we know was going to be closing at the Contemporary Resort Hotel. I was going to mention, my prediction was they were going to swap locations. We would have Steakhouse 71 at the Contemporary and the Wave at the Disneyland Hotel. And then I saw in my feed, it is going to be Steakhouse 71 at the Contemporary. So I realized I predicted it, but I didn't tell anybody, so nobody would believe me. But that is now, if the Wave Hotel shows up over at the Disneyland Hotel, it will have come full circle. I'm not sure that's going to happen, but I was thrilled with the Steakhouse idea. Now, I'd only ever been to the lounge at the Wave, which is really good, and I've heard great things about the Wave. So I'm imagining like any of the key dishes there that people really enjoyed might bleed over into the Steakhouse 71 menu. If you'll remember, back in the day, up on the 4th floor, Grand Canyon Concourse, where the quick service is now. What is that called up there? I'm blanking, but you know where I mean, right next to the Mary Blair mural. Between that and Chef Mickey's was a restaurant called the Concourse Steakhouse. So this won't be the first steakhouse at the Contemporary. I think we all kind of know that steakhouses, at least currently, are making a bit of a resurgence. I know around me, we've got like 5 or 6 different steakhouses. And then, back in the day, but a few years ago, pasta was the thing at Disney World. Everybody had a noodle station or a pasta dish, or pasta was everywhere. And there's nothing more I like on a hot, sultry summer than a big, hot, thick bowl of pasta. Although if you're in air conditioning, I suppose it's fine. So I'm kind of excited about the Steakhouse 71. I can't wait to see what the menu is going to be. On the same release about Steakhouse 71. There's a quick little line that has me intrigued also. It says, at the California Grill, a new dining experience will also be available later this year, featuring a limited time menu with items inspired by the restaurant's history. Interesting. I will say, back in the day when it was the Top of the World Lounge, one of their favorite dishes up there, as it was in all of the upscale restaurants around Walt Disney World, was prime rib. Prime rib was everywhere, and it was pretty darn good. So I will go with that. I'll have to think about what else they had up there. That might be a history menu. I would love that all over the place. King Stephen's Banquet Hall, where Cinderella's royal table is now, right there in the castle. They had some fantastic desserts there. I think I've talked about them on the show before. It was the crepe Sherwood and the crepes Angelica. Loved them both. We'll talk about those later. We'll see. But that's enough about food that doesn't exist right now. Now this November, actually November 18th, the new Cirque du Soleil, I'll get there eventually, Cirque du Soleil show will be opening at Disney Springs. You'll recall the Nuba was there before. Now it's going to be called Drawn to Life. So this might be maybe a little more relevant, if you want to use the word relevant, for a Disney area, having animation, all that kind of thing. It says it's going to be a thrilling collaboration between Cirque du Soleil, Walt Disney Animation Studios, and Walt Disney Imagineering. It says, at its core, the show is about the love between a father and a daughter, which will have you tearing up, I'm sure, with a story drawing inspiration from Disney's 100-year heritage of animation. It says the family-friendly show brings timeless Disney stories and characters to life in an unforgettable way through the use of innovative design, acrobatic performances, dazzling choreography, musical scores, brand new animation lovingly created by Disney animation artists, and some extra touches of Disney magic. So they just wanted to mention that it was going to come out earlier, but due to, I'm not even going to say the C word here because I was tired of hearing it. But anyway, look forward to that this November 18th. And tickets actually are already on sale. So if you're not going to be down there and you want to check out Drawn to Life, Disney Springs, you can make a reservation and get your tickets. Also in news. Also, in other Disney news, apparently the Disney Wish is going to have something involving augmented reality. Looks like it's going to involve your phones, and I'm not too terribly excited by this. I mean, it's going to be, I don't know if anybody here has used Pokemon Go. It kind of looks like it might have that kind of feel to me, where you just kind of maybe walk around, hold your phone up, and you kind of see images, which in this case would be Disney images, like somewhere in front of you or somewhere in the distance, somewhere on the ship. Initially, I'm thinking that the ship is going to be beautiful enough that I don't really need to carry around my phone and as I walk around looking at that instead of just enjoying the ocean and the ship. But, maybe more so for kids, or maybe a reason to walk around the ship and get something else. I'm not sure. The release says, Disney's Uncharted Adventure, a first-of-its-kind interactive experience that will lead guests aboard the Disney Wish on a journey from bow to stern and beyond the stars. Just announced, this fantastical journey will be a brand new way to explore and experience the enchantment of a Disney cruise ship. The word of the year is enchantment, just so you know. Using innovative technologies like augmented reality, that's AR, and physical effects, Disney Uncharted Adventure will take classic Disney storytelling into an all-new realm of immersive family fun as guests embark on a multi-dimensional voyage into the worlds of Moana, Tiana, Peter Pan, Nemo, and more. I will say, remember this term that they use, classic Disney storytelling. That might come into play here later on in the show a little bit. Again, I mean, the little artwork here has people holding up phones and seeing things through their phones. So for as much as I think I'm going to be spending on a Wish cruise at some point, I'm not sure I'd want to spend a lot of time doing this, but maybe it's 10 minutes and you've done it. But anyway, I'll hold judgment totally until I actually can maybe see it or that more is released. Although right now I'm judging pretty hard. So just a couple days ago, I'm sitting here thinking about the show, maybe getting some things in order, getting ready to record, checking out all my equipment, make sure everything's hooked up correctly. And I get a tweet. Oh, I get a tweet notification on my phone. I look at it. I think it was Mickey Views. Don't hold me to that, but I think it was about a DJ in the Magic Kingdom. Not in Tomorrowland, where you could maybe get away with it without me getting all fired up. And not outside the park, not in the parking lot, at the top of the train station at the end of the evening as people are leaving the park. And they're playing, I don't know, current dance music with a big beat. I don't know what's going on. And he's yelling at people to have a good night. And I'm saying to myself, Tim, you just saw a release about Disney's immersion and storytelling. I'm pretty sure there were no early 2020 DJs back there in the turn of the century. No. I was like, who came up with this idea? Who has lost their freaking mind there at Walt Disney World to think this was a good idea? I was perfectly happy with maybe having princesses up there with the Mickey hands on, or cast members with the Mickey hand on, and I got a Yahoo up there yelling at people as I see them walk. Now, I wasn't there. I don't know what I would have done. But initially, I saw this video. I'm thinking, did this guy bring in a microphone and find the frequency for the wireless entertainment things there? And no, he was supposed to be there. I don't understand this at all. I'm usually a very calm man. Why are they playing? And I saw another video. They're playing Miley Cyrus, and they're not even playing the Hannah Montana Miley Cyrus. Now, well, maybe they were. I don't know. Didn't fit in. Next thing you know, the guy would be on a wrecking ball heading towards the castle. That's how much my magic would be destroyed if I was there as I was leaving the park. Again, this is actual closing normal park hours. It was not a party. It was a party that you had paid money for, a company had paid money for, private event type thing. Hey, you do whatever you need to do. A regular day, I don't understand. Who thought this was a good idea? Heads are going to roll. Okay, heads aren't going to roll. But I just want to know, who is making these ideas? It's making people angry everywhere. And they're not, maybe, here's an idea. Am I ranting? I don't know. I might be ranting. We need to get maybe the new employees, kick them out of the traditions class, and let's get maybe some management people going back through traditions. Remember how the whole thing is supposed to work. Now, I understand. I didn't want the guy to lose his job. You don't want to see anybody lose their job, especially after everything that's gone on. But he doesn't have to be a DJ. He could be handing me a churro or a Mickey bar and everything would be fine. Give the man a job. Don't kick him out. Don't fire him. But I'm sorry. Why not have the barbershop quartet sit up there and sing people out of the parks? I don't know. People came in. They already know where to put their strollers because they picked them up coming in. They know where to get the little scooters at. They got those coming in. I don't need to be yelled at by a guy with a dance beat in the background. Anyway, I'm sure he's a lovely man. But come on, who came up with this idea? Now, I did hear. I feel like I'm on a roller coaster right now. Now, I understand. Right now, he's gone. Didn't somebody somewhere say, the Walt Disney Company's always been about story and theming. You don't want to have pay for this much money for your nice day in the park, have good theming, and then on your way out of the park, you go, who has lost their ever-loving mind? Ugh. Anyway, I'm exhausted. That was... Anyway, traditions class, let's all take it. Let's all get back to what we need to do. There's other things I need to rant about, but I can't go into it right now. I've lost energy. First show back. I feel like I just got off a stair machine. Anyway, maybe I'm wrong about this whole DJ. Maybe it was a fantastic idea. Maybe you're old. Tim, you're old. You don't like current music. I like more current music than you think, but I didn't need it then. Anyway, send me your thoughts. What do you think about this thing? I'll be over at Facebook. You can also find me in Looper Nation Live finally. I'll get back on over there. This is crazy what's going on right now. There's lots of stuff to talk about. I only touched the surface. I didn't even talk about this genie guy. Oh my goodness. I hope this doesn't leave bad taste in your mouth for the Aladdin movie. Oh. Paid fast pass. Oh, what's going on? I can't be away this much longer again. It will not happen again. I take full responsibility for everything that's going on down there right now. Anyway, I've calmed down. We'll have some roundtables coming up. We'll have some love and hates coming up. We'll have other shows coming up. Oh, I think one of our next shows is going to be Victor. He's going to be talking about if you want to buy a house down there to rent out to make some money and to stay in when you're down there. I found this very interesting. That's something I've been wondering about myself. So if you don't want to wait that long to talk to Victor about buying a home down there, you can reach out to him at disneyatyourdoorstep.com. Everybody, Tim Scott, Facebook, Twitter, the website, ResortLoop.com. You've been listening to The Gateway to the Magic. Again, thank you very much for everybody's patience. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. We'll see you, everybody.